taking advantage of when Weaver isn't Shukuchi. If you disrupt and he comes out, the Shukuchi will end. You don't have your escape tool available. So Seleri placed the Tombstone as a kind of a defensive, offensive hybrid measure in that situation. And they just immediately wiped it out. But still doing fine in that top lane. Yatoro!
Inkswell connection onto tOfu, and Yatoro finishes the job. That's first blood for him. Will it cost him his life? Ace trying to pursue further. Spear does connect in the end. Just for the damage aspect, that's all he needed. So Yatoro not able to get any of that. Might get a courier there on his way out.
And Spirit were trying to do something in mid, but Quinn isn't there.
Oh, double TP though from Spirit. X marks from Larl onto Ace. The boat is coming for him. He's silenced as well from the Grimstroke. That'll lead to nice pickoff for Miposhka. And a Tombstone to boot. Yatoro, 150 gold. Man, those thing is worth so much money. It's pretty absurd. That's top lane. Hammer of Purity's ready. Is dyrachyo will pop the wand. Might not live through the day though. Tries to get the Shukuchi off, but it's just too much damage. Mira finds another kill to his name.
I'm positive he's dead if he disrupts in there. I think he might have lost vision of him slightly around the trees and ended up clicking on the Omni. So maybe it wasn't a target regardless, but...
trying to go high ground. Yatoro. And Miposhka will find Seleri. Inkswell only connects onto one. Is now Miposhka on the run. The Stifling Dagger to try to slow it up. Nice torrent with the boat coming as well. Seleri taking the brunt of that damage, and it looks like Yatoro will finish him off. And Miposhka 5 stacks the sticky napalm. Larl getting pursued by Quinn in the meantime. The Pulse Nova just ripping him a new one. The Fairy Fire won't be enough for him to survive, as now Yatoro blinks right out of the arena and dodges the spear as well, as he has a cornucopia into his eventual Battle Fury.
How about you? Did you like the old one better?
No, I didn't like... Yeah, the old one.
You don't like either? Or?
No, I think the new one's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it a lot more. It's Quinn. Gonna find Yatoro here. Well, uses Pulse Nova. Seleri is the one found out, but Ace coming in to back him up. Miposhka gets a nice Inkswell onto 2. Soulbind is there, but the lasso will find Mira. Arena comes in, deletes Miposhka and Mira. So 2 supports dead for Spirit.
And the other one is not counted? Because it makes quite a big difference whether the other crit is wasted, you know what I mean?
Yeah, at least you know when you're critting with coup de grace now.
Yeah, that's true.
As Mira, he's going to get surrounded here. He'll be brought down again, this time by Ace. dyrachyo looking to find somebody to pick off on the sidelines here. They're going to put a sentry down, X on top of him, but the rest of the reinforcements from Gaimin might force... Oh, actually, Collapse wants to fight. There's the arena coming out. dyrachyo just dies straight up to Collapse again. Double kill for Ace, though, as he finds yet another kill onto a support. And now Collapse being pursued. He's a piglet, and he will give the triple kill to Ace. So there were questions about whether Ace could play this hero. Seems to be doing quite well.
Especially on the heroes that he's a master on, which PA is definitely one of them for Yatoro. This guy has, for a couple of years now, kind of been a genius on itemization in a lot of games. Like, just has made some really cool decisions in many a game we've seen of
Yatoro.
Futuristic choices. So
yep. TP coming in though from the lasso. tOfu just runs right into the PA, but gets out the lasso just in time. Quinn coming in, gets the split earth as well, but the boat might help out Yatoro, trying to get away. Not going to happen. The arena already placed. One support TP'd out already. The rest of Spirit starting to melt. Spirit lose 3, and Collapse looks to be next. There's too much magic damage. As Gaimin, they lose their Mars, but that's it. And then he gets Ags, which helps him farm more with the crit, right? Whereas PA just going for defensive BKB first.
I don't know.
It's a little odd.
X mark.
X.
dyrachyo is trying to be cute.
Boat is going to hit. Do they have the burst? Absolutely. Yeah. dyrachyo doing dyrachyo things.
Roche will be claimed for the side of Gaimin Gladiators.
Yeah, this is a pretty big deal. Denying an Aegis from a PA. Definitely something you want to do. Torrent Storm now available for Larl. And Miposhka, I believe, yeah, he had to purchase the shard, was waiting for the Tormentor just to see if he got the 50-50, but now he got that Inkswell upgrade. Torrent onto Lesh. And wow, Collapse comes in and 2-shots him, essentially. tOfu looking for an opening, not going to find it. The Phantom has been embraced now upon him.
Or is it going to be finishing the Conda, or is it going to be Deso? It's got to be one or the other. He still has the Wraith Band and Quick Buy. I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh, because he doesn't want to he already shift clicked it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to rearrange it.
Gets the opening onto the Conquer. There's the arena again, separating everyone else, but disruption to save just for the time being. Miposhka does end up falling as Larl gets off that Torrent Storm finally with the Blade Mail, but not a whole lot of damage done. Good amount of CC though. 2 dead for Spirit as now they try to get the hell out of dodge. Oh, Spirit actually misses onto Yatoro, but can he find a target to actually... No, he's going to try to TP instead. Is successful.
I feel like most players in the world would have BKB TP'd there. That's level 18 though, so that's a big power spike for this hero. Massive crit.
I do feel like they maybe play a little bit passive until this Deso's online. It's not really that far away.
Oh, he just PP'd away.
tOfu initiation, yeah, without their PA, this is going to be a disaster for Team Spirit. They lose both supports. Tidal Wave will keep Larl safe along with the boat. And Collapse was there as well, but the Gleipnir from dyrachyo into the arena. Larl is dead and Collapse completely surrounded. I'm not sure if they spotted the TP for Yatoro, but that was perfect timing for Gaimin.
Genuinely, absolutely perfect timing. The moment he left, they just get this kill. Just super nice.
It's not just Stifling Dagger. Like, it provides a slow for Phantom Strike, if you think about it as well, which is kind of cool. You don't have to open with Stifling. In fact, I wonder which one procs first. If you throw a Stifling Dagger and then Phantom Strike, but the Phantom Strike hits first after casting a second, which procs? I think it's the Phantom Strike.
I would think so too.
tOfu trying to go for the opening. He does get the lasso. That is the deletion of Miposhka right off the bat. Yatoro, top of the BKB, focusing on Quinn, but he's just melting. Absolutely melting. It's way too much damage from Gaimin. And just like that, it's 4 dead. All right. Well, I don't think Kondo would have made much of a difference there anyway.
No team can use this in a way that you appreciate aside from saving it. Like, literally, if anybody uses this item before Rax, you're going to be like, that was bad.
That's right.
The grab ally is actually very reliable and very safe this game to use.
Unless Kondo one-shots you.
Sure. But then, yeah. I mean, what can you do at that point, right? Mira will get caught.
He has died.
Yes.
And the AoE with the Bloodstone is so noticeable. As tOfu again finding a pickoff. Second support for Spirit dead. Larl just trying to run away from zombies and bugs. Bops the Blade Mail. dyrachyo can just time-lapse it off. He will live though.
I really like that he didn't buy it until now. I think it's good.
And Ace is going to get initiated by Yatoro. Will end up forcing out the BKB, but dyrachyo is the one hitting the buildings.
Yes, the X-Mark PA combo that we've all come to know and love.
Hasn't worked out yet for Spirit.
It's kind
feels
of
like there's usually this power spike that happens. Like, it's very noticeable, but
oh, dyrachyo.
Been the case. He's gonna get disrupted.
Yes, BKB and Aegis.
Yes, he does. And he's standing his ground. Will self time lapse.
Oh,
and the arena onto 4 heroes. Boat is coming though to provide a little bit of a buff. Torrent Storm. Pretty good crowd control here.
It only gives them 1 kill, that arena, but it forces every BKB out of Spirit. And I guess it comes back to what we talked about earlier. Does Team Spirit have too much of the same thing? Like, are they a little bit too heavily invested into this kind of saving stuff instead of having a little more teamfight control and catch?
Yeah.
Because Gaimin are just picking them apart.
Oh, that X was not very far away.
All right, that is...
Yatoro gets punished as a result.
Wow, that is so disappointing.
And now after yesterday's game, Spirit playing so well. Not the greatest coordination on that one.
I mean, not just that. I was just also hoping to see like some sort of cool team fight, right? But now we don't even get that. And Spirit, yeah. This is not really, in my opinion, indicative of what we saw from the teams yesterday. I would say Gaimin doing better and Spirit doing worse.
Yeah, they get 1 set of racks. As Collapse being pursued now by tOfu. Soulbind is applied, but Team Spirit are just on the run. They lose Collapse, Tidal Wave, all of this work to try to get the support Batrider, but Ace is there to try to assist. They will end up taking out tOfu. Larl with the BKB, Blade Mail as well. Inside the arena, we'll be able to walk back to the fountain, but he'll lose Miposhka in the process. As dyrachyo looking to finish off the rest of Spirit, and he does. The Aegis is consumed. Ace getting taken out by the fountain. This doesn't feel like the one game that we watched with dyrachyo. Who was it actually that got pulled into the fountain?
BZM.
That was BZM, yeah. But dyrachyo did something. That was the Alk play.
They stayed within the boundaries, so they could find the Kunkka kill. Burn their Aegis and that's fine.
And Gleipnir on 2, dyrachyo. looking to finish off the barracks as the mega creeps come in. And Quinn looking to finish the job of... Oh, nice. Yeah, the time-lapse, instant silence afterwards, so that leads to dyrachyo's death. And he is dead for 80 seconds without buyback. Not that he'll need it. Which one gets... well, I guess the one you target gets the con.
Yeah. But if you have Soulbind on 2 heroes, he can now throw 6 daggers.
That's nice. All right, it's going to be against the Aegis on dyrachyo. Yes.
What if you could put the banner down and then it could jump into the tombstone?
Yeah, that's a really cool mechanic.
Grab banner. A new ability.
I like it.
Collapse.
Yeah, tOfu. He seemed to be the one starting every single fight. Collapse is going to show himself. Gets lassoed. Oh, the Inks will actually cancels it instantly. Arena coming in from Ace, but the disruption is going to slow it down a bit. Yatoro's who we're watching. That is who has the Divine Rapier right now. Focusing onto the Batrider. Gets him. Has that BKB. Will have the Phantom Strike back to base. Gladiator coming. Look at that. Stifling dagger just one-shotting there. Mars is dead. dyrachyo, no more Aegis to work with. Has to use Timeless, but now he's silenced. He gets destroyed. Triple kill for Yatoro. It's not over yet, says Spirit. Quinn gonna get X now. Torrent does connect as tOfu bought back in the game. Reconnects now with the Lesh. And Yatoro, yeah, you have to worry about your base. The Ancient is fully exposed. No more tower to work with, so no chase potential here from Spirit. But, okay, what are you replacing then? Ooh. Or is this just if he dies and buy? Okay, no.
Wait, what did he just have in this slot? Deso.
Okay, so no more Deso. Okay.
Well, his crits are going to be about 4,500.
Yeah, tOfu, another attempt. This time it looks like it might be enough. Disruption on self as Mira will likely fall. I would think. Repel, not quite enough. Soulbind onto a couple of heroes.
Daggers. Holy shit!
Quinn almost dead. Finally goes down for the first time as Yatoro is ripping through everybody. tOfu looks to be next on the list as Collapse going in deep on top of Seleri. Tidal Wave back into the arms of Larl. And that is the 4th dead for Gaimin as they cannot
honestly
get high ground. And there's a damage on top if they spot this, Cinderin. 30 seconds to get it. Chonk,
it's dirty.
Chonk. Fortification is popped.
Dirty.
They still have a tier 1 bottom, by the way, and all the tier 2s remain. Toro. There's the repel. He actually pops a BKB, gets the bash! dyrachyo is dead!
No buyback.
No buyback! Oh my goodness! That was, well, I was going to say unexpected, but it is dyrachyo, so kind of expected, for being honest.
You get unwavering condition for when he uses his brooch. And then you take no damage from the tank.
There you go.
Because it's magic damage when you have the brooch activated.
All you have to do is toggle it off and then you're countered. So late game scenarios like this, you start thinking of things outside the box. By the way, Yatoro's close to buyback, but I mean, if he dies, the Divine's dropping. It's likely going to be over anyway. But now from Gaimin's perspective, oh, Yatoro?
Celeri's dead.
Seleri, goodbye, sir. Nice knowing you. That was a hero. He's not dead. But then again, it is about the Divines, and if you lose them, and who cares about the rest? Okay, Aegis again for dyrachyo.
Yeah.
Okay, Divine number 1 for Gaimin. Surely this will be the time. Watch them put all 3 in the same lane and it doesn't stack. That will make me cry. Oh, a Divine now for Ace. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to get Divine, then he's going to get, I guess, the brooch.
Well, Gaimin says 10% for Spirit.
Yeah, it feels like it's more than that,
accurate,
but
yeah.
Scanning.
Scan out from Yatoro. He's just going for creep kills. Okay, the couriers. Now they know he's in the south. Yatoro will blink TP. More exciting gameplay. Please wait. Why? What are you doing? You need 4 banners? Are you gonna use these goddamn items? For God's sake, they literally haven't used Refresher Shard, Aegis, or the goddamn banner, man. Holy shit!
Radiant's courier.
4 banners! This is the first time ever! No. It's not a surprise because the Gaimin creeps are just, look at them, they're massive! Good lord! And they get destroyed so easily by PA. Okay, the opener, dyrachyo walks in with the linkage, going for the H, is going to force out the fortification. He's dead just like that! That is life number 1! Bone is coming for you, he's going to get bashed up and killed! He has buyback! And in fear, they forget that PA can one-shot heroes.
Oh my
But the important thing is Spirit did not use the fortification, so this game can extend again until the next Roche.
Thank you.
Hey, make it 2. What are you doing?
Sorry, can we have 2?
No egg. Yatoro, okay, X marks.
No egg.
Into the base. Can he get the range racks? Yes! That's something. This is actually hilarious, man.
You know what this reminds me of? This might be like OpenAI's training montage when it was learning the game. If the AI doesn't know what the win condition is, it's maybe just going to play the map and be like, oh, it knows gold is good.
Gaimin are smoking. Okay, they're trying to do something now, other than farm and collect Aegises. It's like there's a challenge that we don't know about. Oh, dyrachyo sneaking into the base. Okay, this is an interesting strategy.
Oh,
like this.
All right, the backstab.
All right, they're going for the backstab refresher or to use, trying to focus everything on the Ancient. It's not even going to be fortified yet, but the Divine Rapier is on the Mars. He will. Waiting ripped himself. That doesn't make any sense. This is too chaotic. Cinder Torrent Storm goes out. The Ancient is really low. Fortification door to use. There's a Rampage for Yatoro. They kill the Tombstone. They kill every hero from Gaimin. But the fortification is down. Does Gaimin fully buy back now and try to finish this?
Okay, I'm with you now.
It's the only way.
I mean, you can also wait for the respawns to come through and then have all the buybacks for the next attempt because the glyph cooldown is long enough, right?
Yeah.
So I guess maybe this is a better way of doing it, but obviously it's under the condition that Yatoro doesn't force your buybacks now, which I think he will.
Oh, here come the buybacks. They're fast TPing to the base. dyrachyo is there. Finally, the misery ends. Gaimin wins. Game number 1. Believe it or fucking not, that's game 1. Jesus H. What a game of... If I shoutcast a 90-minute ridiculous game, then yeah, I'm going to drink tea. I'm not going to enjoy it, of course, but it's needed in my life.
It's a very unpopular opinion.
I don't know. It depends on the region, probably.
dyrachyo, big damage here.
Yep, blood grenade now.
He's actually dead.
He's going to be able to get the first blood on Mira, though, or Seleri does at least, and Collapse will get the trade. As the Inkswell top will hit onto Miposhka with the blood grenade to follow. He's going to pop the Fairy Fire along with his healing attendants. But one more right click should do. Not even needed, in fact. tOfu will grab the kill. Was that with the blood grenade?
No, it was an attack.
Oh, was it? Mid lane, Quinn sitting on 13 and 4 with Larl on 11 and 1. Not the most common mid. We have seen some people flex this, especially Falcons, all around them. Yatoro gets taken out by tOfu. Wow.
Oh, did he
caught
actually...
on high agility there.
The other 2 cores being good. I also think it's a great primal game. So Gaimin have tools to not rely fully on this troll.
Oh, they spot Seleri outside the lane to try to kill a courier and try to pull a fast one on dyrachyo. He's gonna live as Seleri puts down the tombstone. dyrachyo can't really help out that much, as the tombstone will be cleaned up by Collapse. So 125 gold his way. Meanwhile, mid lane, dyrachyo ends up dying anyway, and mid lane, Quinn gets ganked with the help of Miposhka.
How on earth was that Earth Spike in range? That must have been...
That's Lion for you.
It
is interesting.
Quite interesting. I feel like this is an odd choice to not get the value point and stun.
He's sitting on the high ground waiting, gets the Impale off, but they're going to turn their sights onto the Enchantress instead. Larl coming in. Oh, it's going to be disrupted by Ace a bit. This Gaimin trying to turn this around now. Quinn still relatively low. Mira with another Impale, and that is the death of Quinn. And now Miposhka likely next target. Nowhere to really go. And eventually brought down by tOfu. So it ends up being a 1-for-1, but again, favored to Spirit.
Consider this was their last pick, right? They want to win this lane. They want Lina to snowball and perform a task in the game that Troll can't.
dyrachyo getting gone on. Hoof Stomp will cancel the TP. dyrachyo, well, he does have his ult. Might have to, can't use it. Wouldn't have really mattered too much. I mean, he's one of the notorious Ench players that will end up with just ridiculous farm. Turns into a core and then still lose because the hero's just having a lot of struggles right now. Quinn take a stampede into double stun death. As the troll came in to try to counteract that, was a little bit late. Now dyrachyo, he's going to get potentially turned on.
maybe it's one of those situations where you're not okay.
Okay.
Right.
Good discussion. Thanks.
Yeah, but sometimes you can have the gold for one component for an item, but if you're not fully certain that it's the build you want to go for, you keep your options open for a bit.
Quinn TPing in, gets the LSA into the Laguna, but the onslaught is stopped in its tracks. Miposhka will likely pay the price. Tombstone placed on the high ground. We'll see if Spirit still want to fight. Plasmafield hitting several heroes. tOfu's going to take a tumble, and the finger onto Quinn. Might be able to walk away this time. Yatoro's trying to hunt him out. Adaptive strike hits him, and down goes Quinn again.
Oh, wait, what did
As Ace completely surrounded. He'll take out Lion. He's going to get enchanted now and eventually brought down. So a 3-for-1 for Spirit, and it's not over yet. Collapse. Continuing on. Hoof Stomp is there. Just needs to get out of range of Seleri, and he does so. Triple kill for Larl. 4 dead for Gaimin in that engagement. They only lose Mira. It might be.
So generally speaking,
just to be clear, it's not just 3 and 13. The last tournament was also around 11% winner with a lot of games. As Quinn, another death to his name, double edge. LSA will hit though, but the impale from Mira. My goodness, is that 5
almost
deaths?
soloed him.
0, 5, and 1 for Quinn. This is his roughest game of the tournament for sure.
Yeah.
Seleri stopped in his tracks as well, and another kill for Team Spirit. Yeah, Ace, I was gonna say maybe he just needs to get the fast BKB as well to get things started.
Yeah, you put ink on him, he BKBs, he charges in, you try to build the fight from there.
Oh my goodness, Quinn dies again. Not without a BKB on somebody. As the tier 2 tower will take a little tickle. And
so
Celeri's dead. There we go. Good job from the camera people.
Literally just got one-shot comboed with Waveform Adaptive Strike.
Oh, Miposhka, is this where it begins, Cinderin? The win rate?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They use the Stampede to get away, and now the focus is on Ace.
Radiant's top tower.
Stuns are coming out. They don't have enough damage here. Now Larl is showing up. It's off the plasma field as Ace continued to be slowed. Finger of Death. Down goes Ace eventually. As Quinn misses the LSA. Soulbind is there. Quinn will die shortly after, of course, as is his tradition for this game. dyrachyo trying to kill off Lion. He'll get that one, but now completely surrounded. As the bomb coming out from Ace is collapsed. Will die. Larl looks to be next. A nice cancel to TP from Ace. Should lead to the kill, you would think, as dyrachyo gets off his ult, but not able to get any meaningful kill here. But they do get 3 overall. Does game, and it costs him some buybacks. This is true. Miposhka working on a Vlad's as he's going to get initiated on. Ace, pulverize, ink swell. That's how it begins, Cinderin. You gotta believe in gaming. You gotta believe in the number.
I'm actually unsure if these are fully live or...
Time to bet.
I don't remember.
Quinn. Trying to avoid getting to double-digit deaths this game. Has 7 so far. dyrachyo's found in his own triangle. Who would have thought? Soulbind is there as they take out the troll.
Oh my god.
Phylactery adaptive strike into finger. Collapse going in pretty deep. It's a Laguna from Quinn, getting a lot of nice right clicks from the low ground, but you can see Yatoro just coming in to finish off pretty much everybody else. Triple kill for him. That's right, good call.
So, yep, very nice.
First
Aegis for Yatoro.
10 Roches here. Go to...
Don't you fucking start. There is no way.
Like I said, you could say it's sample size, but at the Bet Boom tournament, it was just as bad with more games played. It was picked all the time.
Yeah, it's still kind of unbelievable to me that a hero would be a 20%er in pro games.
Yatoro gonna get some help from Mira. Going in for the shotgun, but
nice
Quinn
Glimmer.
is... Yep, Glimmer will keep him alive. dyrachyo goes in with his BKB. Mira's the first to fall. It's
this
now
is really
Spirit
good for gaming.
Disengage with the Stampede. LSA connects onto the Enchantress. That might be the death of Miposhka. Eventually, they do bring her down. Still Aegis intact, though, for Spirit. Tier 2 taken out swiftly. Yatoro was in their base briefly. Looks like...
Oh, dyrachyo.
Okay, BKB TP. We'll be fine.
Good reaction. Yeah. Gets the tower, forces rotation, gets out safely.
Here, oh, the double impale. Adaptive strike, Conda. Yatoro. One more for the road for Quinn. That's 9 deaths. dyrachyo was shown the bot lane, but you can see Spirit are mid.
Thinking about it again.
Yeah, they're going lane by lane. No racks yet, but they want to get the towers first. Collecting the Pokemon, as it were. Waveform into the blink. Quinn takes a little adaptive strike for the road as Ace will pop the BKB. They get the Lincolns off, but you can see the attribute shift is already the LSA onto 2. Mira was just trying to save him, but will die instead. Larl with the plasma field to try to slow them down.
This is a lot of commitment from Gaimin already. They need to be careful not to overextend here. Spirits still have their stuff. Yeah,
Stomp is there to start things out. The buyback from Mira as well. Laguna Blade comes out and does literally no damage. As Seleri in the midst of things. Nice onslaught from Ace. Collapse getting really low. Dyrachyo's going to pop his ult and focus onto the Razor, but you can see the static link is doing work. Double kill for Larl. Eventually, he'll get that double kill as Quinn and tOfu the only survivors. Now Spirit onto the high ground. They go. They want to chase this. Looking for the adaptive. There's the blink shotgun to the face. Double kill for Yatoro now, right in the base of dyrachyo. Static link, he's walking the dog with that shard. Onslaught comes in. Larl getting really low to the trample. Finally does drop along with Miposhka. So it does require 2 buybacks from Gaimin to get something out of it. Team Spirit, we're going to have to run Mira thinking he's invulnerable. That's last patch. Didn't read the patch notes here.
And he did react in time on the initiation. Gaimin were trying to catch him off guard before he got shift off, but they have to get through the Lincolns first, and it just takes that extra quarter of a second, which is enough.
They scan the Roche pit, so they think they're doing it.
Seleri.
Not up yet, though. Seleri. It's initiation. Gets, okay. Some help there from tOfu. Silence. They pop the Lincolns, but Ace already used the Pulverize. Onslaught onto Collapse. Trying to find this kill, but the Hoof Stomp will keep him in his tracks. Eventually slowed by the Scotty from dyrachyo. Now he can force himself onto the half horse. And we'll get the kill as a result. Gleipnir onto 2. Oh, actually, Yatoro getting pretty low. Has to pop the BKB. As Larl coming in with the plasma. Yatoro just shotgunning from afar. Another Laguna Blade onto a BKB target. Miposhka eventually should go down to the right clicks, you would think, but now the focus is on to the cores. Pulverized onto the Razor now. He will take a tumble as Yatoro trying to find something out of this fight, but the soul rip keeping tOfu alive. Yatoro is taking so much damage from these right clicks from Quinn. He will get taken out along with the Lion. And just like that,
does it again.
Team wipe Gaimin Gladiators.
This is a very unique problem that Centaur has as the only hero in Dota. If you start Hoof Stomp and then use an item,
I hate that, yeah.
You cancel Hoof Stomp. And it's a solid spot to win, but...
Dyrachyo is level 25, by the way. It's really fast.
Yep.
Really fast. Okay. Miposhka curse still.
That was good, though.
That's the sacrifice to the Tormentor they needed.
Yeah, that's what they needed. Now...
Quinn with the Ancient Guardian now. So 100 damage when semi-close to the Ancient. dyrachyo was hitting the tower. Larl trying to walk the dog. Hoof Stomp, okay, they have the damage. dyrachyo gets off his ult though. Now the Pulverize onto 2. Into the double Laguna Blade. Down goes Collapse. As dyrachyo resetting now onto the towers. It literally cannot believe they might get barracks here. 50 seconds of no collapse, that means you have to give this up. And
they could take more than this. They still have Aegis. Gaimin Gladiators. Hopefully they don't get PTSD from picking up this banner. They got enough sample size in.
Yeah.
Come to a conclusion.
I would agree. Larl, thinking about fighting here. He's going to be spotted. Onslaught's coming. dyrachyo already getting a little bit low. Shiva's connects onto 3 heroes for Ace. Lincoln's is popped. As Larl gets off the static link. The stun. First damage on dyrachyo. He's dead, number 1. That's the Aegis already consumed. Now he'll pop the BKB and immediately use his ult. It's going to be on the Larl for now. Now he's chasing the heroes. He's all alone in a 1 versus 3, following the Stampede targets. Used all his spells. He does survive, but nothing really gained here. If it happens 2 games in a row, I quit.
Man, the ski is also good cold.
Defense.
Nice.
Dyrachyo has everything applied to him now. Starting to get reflected.
Okay, any more?
Yeah, I think they like seeing their own spells on themselves as Mira will die first, buys back instantly. tOfu's going to get taken out pretty swiftly, though, as Larl continuing on to Quinn. That seems to be his focus, but Dyrachyo is the real target. Pops the BKB, still has the ult to work with, but will BKB TP out now that they've lost Quinn? So 3 dead for Gaimin. Successful defense from Spirit.
Oh my god, this troll form morph.
That is pretty dirty.
Yeah.
So Seleri now for Spirit as they go to the bot lane. There are 2 buybacks, like you said, but they're just going to give up 2 lanes now. And Roche will be up in 4 seconds.
Oh.
Super fast timer.
Quick one. It's going to be bottom. Spirit obviously have no idea that it's up. Otherwise, they might just be smoking over there right now. But they're trying to go for an initiation surprise here.
And broadcaster tools opened in a panic. The grab ally is used. Needs to jump out soon. The LSA is going to connect onto the Morphling. Pulverized to follow. This is with the 25 talent. Down goes Yatoro. Has his buyback as the double pulverized now. This time reserved for the Centaur. And Collapse is dead in addition. So 2 dead for Spirit. Both have buyback, and let's see if Gaimin will go for that Roche. That's going to be a second set. Oh, I say that too soon. Fortification comes out last moment for Spirit. So Gaimin with a soft reset. Ace, Inkswell, not in range. There's the Sheep. There's the buyback from Yatoro. Has collapsed with a really deep initiation onto the backline. Beautiful Impale comes out as well. Quinn gets 4 staff. He's going to survive those. Dyrachyo gets off his ult with the pulverize right next to him. Miposhka getting extremely low, but the troll is dead. Another beautiful Impale from Mira as they'll find Ace without buyback. tOfu, is he going to get spotted? Absolutely. He is burst out into a pulp. We'll have his buyback intact, though.
How many, if you had to guess, how big a percentage of Roche kills do you think have been bottom in this tournament?
Gonna need to defend this.
Yep, here comes Lion.
Quinn, he's on the outskirts. Gleipnir, LSA is gonna be dodged out. He gets the range Rex. Can he get out with his life? Mira will pop the Lincolns, but the BKB TP Quinn is out. Meanwhile, bottom lane, or top lane, I should say, Yatoro is left uncontested. They're gonna have to do something about this. We'll blink out with that buyback coming out from Dyrachyo.
Yeah, that's much more impactful, right? Can remove Ghost Scepter on Lion, Ghost Scepter on Centaur.
Okay.
I guess that's the main thing. But those are, I mean, obviously for Troll, that's huge, right?
Yep. Oh, they caught him! Yatoro gets caught off guard. Pulverize is there. That's death number 1. That's a cart! Centaur cart was used. Not able to find a connection onto the Morphling, probably because he's water. Soulbind onto 2. Yatoro is dead for 2 minutes.
How do they kill him
The trap was set from Gaimin, and it was very successful, but now Spirit know that they have to fight because they will not have their Morphling for quite a while. Ace taking a ton of impetus damage. Larl has to pop his BKB, but he's getting rooted up. The disarm onto Dyrachyo is not going to be enough to prevent the kill out onto the Razor, who now buys back. Gleipnir onto the Centaur. He'll use his card. Warhorse activated to run away. And Collapse will be fine as a result. The cursed child, aka Enchantress, left all alone, will die and buyback instantly. This is a 4v5, and they know that Morphling does not have buyback.
The time that they had to react to him waveforming in, that was an instant counterplay coming out from the whole team. They knew what they wanted to do. But man.
All right, onto the high ground. Gaimin goes. Miposhka. We'll have to watch as Mira gets pulverized. Soulbind not going to really do much, but it matters not. They're just going to focus on the tier 4s. 2 dead for Spirit. It's a 3 versus 5. Enchantress win rate surely making sense now. Now you believe, Cinderin. The tier 4's falling. Collapse gets a nice host up onto 2. Larl is there as well. tOfu's going to be taken out. The Warhorse being used. Razor inside the cart, but the Ancient fully exposed. Game 2 also goes to Gaimin Gladiators. Wow.
What a roller coaster this late game was. I don't know, man. I find it hard to understand some of these situations, how they go the way that they do.